the person who beats you throughout the tournament, he has to make it to the finals. And YATSENKO was defeated by Gilman first round, so he had to go through now 3 matches to get through the repechage to get here. And every match was close. He had to beat the Iranian, he had to beat the Uzbeki, and now he's gonna have to beat this tough human being from the People's Republic of Korea. But just like that, Jong able to get through his underhook and get behind for a takedown. But look at that. Hakjin, Jong went for the gut wrench, and YATSENKO was able to grab his knee, lift his feet off the ground. Remember, when you're doing that gut wrench, you got to get power from your feet. So if your feet are off of the ground, you have no power to explode through it. And so YATSENKO was able to catch 2 points there. Beautiful counter to a gut wrench.
Well, a classic counter pulls YATSENKO back into this one. Jong showing his pedigree straight away. They both circle, having a little look at each other. Well, they didn't waste much time. Jong very adept at changing that level, giving different looks to YATSENKO. Does it again.
Something we've seen across the board by the Democratic People's Republic of Korea wrestlers is they like to wrestle from the outside. Their fast level change and straight double legs are a killer. They're just beautiful. And their defense is awesome too. So right there, he is able to get his feet to the ground. But YATSENKO, let's see what they award here. They award YATSENKO 2 for the control out of bounds. Jong did step out first, but YATSENKO started the move inbounds and finished it out of bounds for a 2-point takedown. Great action.
Great action indeed, and a great start for YATSENKO. Found himself up against it with Jong, but responding well. Moving towards the last minute of this opening period here. Now does Jong stick or twist?
Nice snap down. Jong uses his hands very well to push and pull. YATSENKO, 19 years old, like you said earlier. He's just a pup. But again, gets behind, little slide by action, and able to get Jong pulled out of bounds. Really nice lift and return to the mat. Puts him in a commanding lead, 6-2.
And very much good value for it, YATSENKO. He's shown great athleticism, good change of level there from Jong. Great defense in response from the Ukrainian. As we creep towards the latter stages of this opening round, the referee has a little word with them, but no passivity, no question of it in this one. 8 points on the board, the lion's share for YATSENKO. And a quality encounter from both men here. Well, the clock ticks down in this opening period. Not much need to do anything more for either. Scoreboard as it was. And it's been a great start from YATSENKO. Big moments for the youngster.
He's capitalized on great position and good angles. Jong has taken some straight shots, and on the way up, YATSENKO's been able to counter with some underhook throw-bys, with some kind of slide-by positions across the elbow. And we see here, he used the underhook well, but Jong able to get behind. And right there, that changes the whole direction of the match when he was able to defend that gut wrench. Because once you lock up a gut wrench and you take it through once, often you're going to take it through again and again and again. Change of direction by YATSENKO is really nice as well.
Yep, that change of direction, but can Jong change the momentum here? 4 points down as he shoots for the double leg there. Good defense from Jong in blue. Caught unawares a couple of times, O'Brien.
Something I really like what I'm seeing from YATSENKO is as he attacks, he takes a front step where so right there he hit a double leg, and instead of running around behind, he steps in front and pulls Jong across his front knee, so he's kind of using not only his elbows around the knees, but also his knee as a lever.
Well, the hands round the knees this time from Jong as he changes to the gut wrench. Can he stand? Good sprawling from Yatsenko. The referee having a close look. Can he get the big turnaround here?
And again, he's a wizard at defending the gut wrench. So he received another 2-point counter to the gut wrench. And now his coach, the coach from Ukraine, is asking for another 2-point. I don't think that there was exposure there, and neither did the official. But they're going to talk about it and look at it on the camera.
Yeah, that's the benefit of the video replay technology. They can have the conversation to make sure. Just rewards. Well, it went from 6 to 8 to 10 in quick succession. I'm sure we'll be privy to the same replay. There you go. Coach looking for 2 plus 2, which by my awesome math is 4.
Brilliant.
Got to start early with the mathematical skills, but it all adds up to Yatsenko going further in the lead here.
So I'm watching the big screen and then also watching Yatsenko's face. So what they're looking at is if he was able to pull JONG to his back, he's able to pull him to his back at least once, and they're going to look again to see if he does it again. So remember that they are making sure 2 of the 3 officials need to agree, and then if they don't agree, then they're going to go and take a look on the videotape. They don't really there's no real tape anymore, though.
It's moved on from the old VCR days. It's the automatic instant replay, and fair play to the speed across the mat there from the judges. A fair old sprint. But it is as we were, nothing changes. They had the conversation.
No finger, open!
As we move towards the closing stages, Yatsenko shoots again for that single leg, stands up, look at the speed. Andriy Yatsenko dumps JONG on the mat. Well, you need to win by a 10-point gap, and my goodness, he found it.
Yeah, 10-point technical superiority. If you go up by an aggregate score of 10 points, then you win by technical superiority. In watching JONG earlier in the tournament, I'm surprised. I think his eyes were a little bit too big walking onto the big stage, because Yatsenko, being young, he had no fear going out